So it's just after 7, like 10 past 7. I slept in a little late. It was good for me. I just have 11 miles to go, but it is alarming because I'd like to get up early tomorrow. I mean, I have to get up early just to summit, get back down, and be able to get 7 more miles to get to the campsite at the creek 5 miles before Forester Pass. But I'm entertaining the thought of trying to wake up before the sunrise in Mt Whitney and watch the sunrise at the summit. It's something I said I'd never do after watching Dixie do it, and it wasn't watching her summit in the dark. She was around a lot of people. It was when they came back down in the daylight and I could see all the crazy things that they walked over in the dark. That just made me think that's not for me, but now that I'm so close, I would like to see the sunrise up there. So if you want to see the sunrise up there, you got to walk up there in the dark. Maybe it would be better to summit in the light and then come back and do it in the dark to watch the sun rise up there, but I don't know if I'll ever be back here again. I started to realize today it's been getting chillier, but I've been sleeping in boxer briefs. Last night I slept in my warm sleeping tights and put my puffy coat on, and this morning I think that was a big to-do why I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up from underneath that quilt. It's cold. Not so bad now at 7, but in between 5 and 7, it was cold. The elevation isn't too bad today. I slept at just below 11,000 feet, like 10,990 or something. So I do go down today, but not too much. And then back up to just below 11,000 feet to camp again. You gain the most elevation switching back up to the junction to the summit. You gain above 1,500, and then from there another 1,000 to the summit. Not to ruin the shot with a story, but I had no idea that deer was there. I was just playing around with the camera and I turned right. Wow. There's a bunch of down trees and I keep looking for ways to get across this, but then I realized the trail's walking along it. I don't have to worry about crossing it right now. I just have to worry about not getting my feet completely muddy. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that I went across that log to get across that river. I do have one witness. There was a nice woman who pointed out that this log is better than the other one that I was debating going over. The first one was probably very manageable too. It's just not as thick. So this is that other log. It's a lot lower, closer to the water. So if you fell, you wouldn't fall as far, but it's a lot thinner. So all in all, most people are going up to the thicker log that's higher from the water. It's time to start climbing. Got just under 6 miles and gotta get back, I don't know, 800, maybe 900 feet elevation. That was an easy one, so I filmed it. So this is it, base camp. Everybody's here. Let's go to Mt Whitney. You got bear box over there, creek over there. And this spot is flat enough, I think. You never really know until you lay down and go to bed. But what I like about it is there's 2 trees and a good amount of shade. It's just about 1 o'clock, so I feel comfortable that the tent will be in the shade while I'm summiting and I can come back to a cool tent. So it's 2:30. I don't know how much sleep I'll get, but I'm gonna lay down for a little while. I've been talking to a lot of people have been talking, so people are coming and going. People have summited, and one kid that was on the bus that I started with, and I've seen him at all the major waypoints, he's fast, but I feel like on my best day I could keep up with him. He summited yesterday, and he left at 1 and said he got there at 4:30. A lot of other people have said they left at midnight and missed the sunrise, so I guess that isn't that big of a disparity, but it is a little bit of a disparity. So I haven't ruled out Sunrise Summit, but if I don't see the sunrise up there, it's not the end of the world. We're going to see if we can get some rest, and then we'll see if we're even awake at 12 or 1 o'clock. But I think that it'll be pretty well lit by the moonlight. There's a ranger. Pretty expansive camp. I'm going to look for the privy. So camp is pretty quiet right now. I'm giving myself a chance to try to go up there to see the sunrise. So the consensus is midnight, 12:30. Some people even left at 1 and got up there before the sunrise. Some people left at 12 and missed the sunrise. So it's 8 miles. It's a lot of elevation gain. And it's taken people different amounts of time to get up there, especially night hiking. That adds a challenging navigation element to it. But if there are a lot of people up there and you're in a line of people and the person in front knows where they're going, it might not be that bad, but we'll see. Gotta get up and get moving to give myself a chance to do it. I've just been lying around. I really don't think I've fallen asleep. I laid down for about a half hour between 3:30 and 4, and I know I didn't fall asleep, and I'd say I've been lying around since 5. It's about 7:45, and I've just been relaxing. Camp was a little louder earlier. It's quieted down now for one reason or another. Everybody's going to try to get up there. In which case they'd all have to sleep at one point or another. All it takes is one loud group to come in here late at night. And I chose to sleep relatively close to the entrance, so I could have pushed farther back if I wanted to, but you could just hear people. I can hear people all over camp. And so it begins. It is 11:40, and I'm going to eat something and start putting together my pack and head up there. People are already heading up there. I'm pretty sure it's just about a full moon, so it's going to be an interesting night hike. So I'm going to eat. I'm going to bring my quilt, my carbon fiber pad, not my inflatable pad, in case I end up having to sit up there, which I'm sure I will. I'm going to bring the leggings I'm wearing, 2 more layers of pants. I'm going to wear a base layer in my sun hoodie, and I'm going to bring 3 more layers, my windbreaker, my raincoat, and my puffy. And actually, I'm going to bring my Under Armour sleeping shirt as well. But if I don't stop doing 2 things at once and focus on opening this beer can, I'm never going to eat and get up there.